Alright, hey, this is Mega here, and we're doing another Sauron video. Today we're gonna unbox the Electric Race Technologies NXT display, okay? So here it is, I got it, finally, okay? So I just got it back from a trip to Stonyford OHV. I actually went to Thunder Hill before that. I actually did get to ride the Sauron on Thunder Hill West, but it was just like kind of like a pit bike type of thing. I could only go really slow. But I actually did ride this on the racetrack, so that is something cool I can say about this video. Anyway, yeah, I just got back from Stonyford OHV, and I thoroughly beat the Sauron up. Definitely the weakest link in the bike this time was the controller. I overheated the controller several times at Stonyford. Going up those crazy hills, man. They got hill climbs and downhill sections for like days over there, man. And I rode them. So if you want to check that video out, I'll be posting it online. I don't know when, but I'll try to get to it. But yeah, so I was hoping I would get this before I went on this camping trip because I could have used 2 batteries, okay? Yeah, so let me tell you the story about this package. I've been waiting for this package for 3 months now, okay? So I think when I first bought the BAC 2000 kit from Electric Race Technologies, I installed it around, in December, I think. Yeah, I had it installed around December, and then around Christmas is when we got it running. It was really cold, is what I remember, and that took about 2 months. Yeah, it took about 2 months for him to get me the kit, and then I made a video about it, and Alan was saying. Like, you know, all that stuff that you mentioned in the video, this new display that I'm cooking up, it can do all the stuff that you said. So I was like, whoa, all right, almost sold, you know. So right now, my Sauron Lightbee is equipped with the ASI BAC 2000 controller from Electric Race Technologies, and it has the Egg Rider version 2 or Egg Rider V2. I think it means version 2. And it doesn't work properly. It doesn't play nice with the BAC controller. It's the stuff that it was kind of promised to do, like you can change settings and stuff with the Egg Rider, you can't do it because it breaks the controller. So that was a big disappointment. Other than that, I love it. It's a great, if it functioned the way it's supposed to, it's a great little display device. It's really small and nice, and it has a lot of functionalities, but I can't use like half of them, you know. So that's why I wanted to get this. So Alan was trying to sell the display to me. He said like it could do this, and that, you know. And some of the things that made me want to buy it was the ability to switch between battery packs. That's one thing. So if you guys have been keeping up with my channel, I bought a 72-volt Lightspeed battery earlier this year. So actually, I ordered it at the same time I ordered this. Okay. And the reason being was I wanted to use this bike for racing, and I wanted a second battery because I've wanted a second battery for racing, so because I had to swap it out. And the plan before was to just buy 2 Sauron batteries, 2 of the stock Sauron batteries, the 60-volt ones, because I know there's like a 50 or 40 volt. There's a weaker battery pack that Sauron sells that we don't get in the United States. Anyway, okay, so the reason I wanted to have 2 battery packs was so I can swap between batteries during like a race or something, you know, or if I wanted to go off camping which I did a couple days ago, and it would have been nice to have 2 batteries. I could go out and ride a trail, you know, come back, take a break, swap the battery packs, stash the other one in the van, and then go off and riding again, you know. And then I guess if somebody could watch the battery pack charge, I could leave it there charging, you know. But I wouldn't feel safe leaving a like $1,600 battery pack out in the open charging, you know. But yeah, you could go out twice in a day, you know, do your thing, ride on trails, and then at the end of the day you just charge both batteries, you know. Yeah, so that was the plan. And there was some stuff about the egg rider that I didn't like. I didn't like that it didn't have a trip meter. Like it does have a trip meter, but like it doesn't like function like a real trip meter. If it could do the same stuff that the stock Sauron computer did, I would have been happy, you know. But like you can't reset the trip meter. There's no odometer. It doesn't tell you how many miles total you've ridden since you've had the bike and stuff. I lost all that functionality when I installed the BAC controller. The stock Sauron computer don't work anymore. Okay, and yeah, and there's just changing settings in the egg rider was really cumbersome, and you have to do this little song and dance to get it to work. You know, you have to log into the controller, and then you have to write enable it with the backdoor software, and then you have to plug in the stuff you wanted, and then if you forgot to write protect the controller after, it would brick your bike. Your bike wouldn't run. So you'd have to get back in there and change this thing that the egg rider screwed up. You know, it's really annoying. So you have to remember to write protect it again. And I honestly, to tell you the truth, I hate going into the controller. It's a pain in the ass, dude. You have to really know what you're doing, you know, type of thing. You could seriously mess your bike up if you put wrong numbers and stuff in. So I try not to go in there as much as possible. It's for advanced users only type of thing, you know. But yeah, so that's why I wanted to buy this doohickey, so I could do all that kind of stuff. You can change. So this device allows you to control all the settings in the BAC with a graphical user interface. A user-friendly graphical user interface is what I want to say. So that's what sold me on it. You know, that's Alan was so what Alan had told me, he cooked this thing up from scratch. He learned how to code and everything, and he's been testing it for months and months. So I put an order in February. I've already had the BAC for like more than a month. And I put an order for this in February. I got the Lightspeed. I ordered the Lightspeed battery at the same time I ordered this. Okay, and I got the Lightspeed battery just before April or something. All right, yeah. So I was actually planning to go race this guy a couple times. Like there was like 2 races, and I wanted to get the second battery before the race because this thing ain't fast enough with the 60-volt battery. So I wanted to get the Lightspeed battery and the NXT display before like April or something. I said like, oh, if I got it before April it would be nice, but I'd already like, so what happened was I didn't really care anymore because the coronavirus thing happened, the quarantine 2020, shelter in place, that type of thing. All the races got postponed or canceled. So and this is a hair scramble races I'm talking about. So that happened. So I didn't really care about getting it on time anymore because it's just like, you know. But it would have been, at the very least, it would have been nice to have the NXT display when I got the battery. So I got the battery just before April hit. That was about a month, yeah, a little more than a month or something. And I ordered it the same day as this. So I got this, I think today or yesterday. I like I said, I went out camping, so I don't know when it either came in yesterday or today. And I got it finally. So it's almost the end of May right now, and I ordered it like in February. So March, April, May, 3 months. It took about 3 months for me to get this one. So it took a long time, but I know Alan had been working on it hard. He's the only, you know. So he made it from scratch, and you know, like he put it all together and he programmed it and everything, and he's been doing a lot of testing these last couple months. So hopefully he's got it all dialed in, and when I install this thing, it works. It works like it's how it's supposed to. So not like the BAC controller when I first got it. So so hopefully it's plug and play is what I'm gonna say, and there won't be any headaches involved. But if there is, I can contact Alan and he'll help me out though. If it's one thing he's good at, he's good at helping people troubleshoot stuff. If you can get a hold of him. Yeah. So today is going to be the unboxing. I'm not going to install it today because I just came back from Stony Ford and I'm hella tired and I still got to clean up all my gear. As you can see, the bike is filthy right now. It looks like a proper dirt bike. It's the dirt wheels are on it, and there's dirt everywhere, all over the bike, man. I rode the crap out of it. So, but it would have been nice to have that 72-volt battery when I'm climbing those hills, man. I tell you, this poor bike could barely climb it. I'm hoping that Lightspeed battery will allow the controller to run cooler because you're pushing more volts through it rather than amps. That's what I'm saying. Amps will heat the controller up faster. That's just the way it is. But yeah. So let's go open this guy up. Let me go over the price. Sorry, the light keeps on turning off behind me. So when I ordered this, I paid $125, and it was a $7 shipping and $11 tax, and it comes out to $143.91 total. So that's how much I got it. I just went on the website, and it says that it's $150 now. So it's probably I got the pre-sale price, I guess, since I waited so long. So hopefully they're available now. If you want one, you can order one, and hopefully you won't have to wait as long as Hades Omega. That's what I'm gonna say. But you should definitely, when you do order it, you should tell them what setup you're running. Hey, I got a BAC 2000. So what I put BAC 2000 controller from ERT with the Egg Rider version 2 display setup, and then he should be able to set it up for your bike. It's kind of like a custom part, sort of, kind of. But this is made to run with the BAC controller, the 2000, 4000, or the 8000. Okay, so I'm just going to go read off some stuff here from the ERT website that Alan put in here. He's been posting a lot of videos on this doohickey, so if you want to see some stuff on it, go check out the Electric Race Technologies YouTube page, and you'll see a bunch of videos about it. He's been showing it off big time, so, and I'm gonna show it off, and I'll show you what I think about it. Okay, but yeah, that's my story about why I wanted this, how I came to order it, how long I had to wait, how much I paid for it, and the features I wanted out of it. So hopefully this thing works out okay. Yeah, and I apologize for the long hair here and everything. Because of the quarantine, I haven't been able to go to the barbershop. I really want to cut it. It's getting warm now. Alright, let's do this. Okay, so let's get this unboxing underway. So there it is. That's the box it came in. It's good to see that Electric Race Technologies is reusing Amazon boxes. It's good for the environment. Alright, let's cut it open. So you can see here, it says here, Alan Hu from Electric Race Technologies. I've covered up the addresses. I haven't seen this thing. This is the first time you guys are going to see it with me. Try not to cut myself too. Okay, there it is. Some packaging material on here. Okay, looks like some kind of wire harness and a box, a white box. Okay, looks pretty good so far. Okay, so there's the wiring harness. That looks like I have to replace the wiring harness on my controller, I think. Okay, and then there is the box right here. Let's go
we'll unbox the unboxing. So this looks like it. It's in a nice plastic baggie. It looks pretty nice. Okay. Pretty happy with what I see so far. Some warning about children suffocating. Yeah, that kind of stuff. Be careful around infants with these bags. Okay. And then some wrapping paper. And there it is. So there is the NXT gauge right there. Okay. So what I'm hoping, also one of the things I'm wondering is how waterproof is this guy? Because I ride, you could possibly ride the Light B in the rain. The Sauron computer should be able to get wet. You should be able to get it wet, and it should run. I'm pretty sure the Egg Rider is the same thing too. I've ridden with the Egg Rider in the rain, and I haven't had any problems with it. So I'm hoping this is pretty weatherproof. Like nothing's going to happen to it if I get it really wet, with like rainwater and stuff. Because it is a lot bigger than the display. So yeah, there it is. So you get two items pretty much. You get a wiring harness, and it looks like I'm gonna have to install a new harness on my bike. I guess I thought Alan was gonna send me something so this just plugs in, but I guess not. Maybe I'll go ask him. So there's the display right there. Let's take a closer look at it. So it looks like about the size of maybe like a small smartphone display. Okay, it has like a 3D printed shell here. That's what it looks like. And then there's a little pad thing here that looks like it's been glued to the back of it. It looks like it's for like a GoPro mount or something, I think. So it didn't mention any of that stuff on the website. So this is actually my first time seeing it. There's a green dot here. I don't know what that signifies. I don't know what direction it's supposed to be mounted, by the way. Is it supposed to be this way, or this way, or this way maybe? I don't know, man. There's no instructions in the box at all. No instructions. Okay. Hopefully Hayes Omega can figure this out on his own. If not, we're gonna have to ask Alan what's the dealio. And then there's the screen. I don't know if it's got some kind of plastic protector on it. It looks like it does. I think it does, because it's all scratched up already, as you can see. Look, I think there's a plastic. Yeah, there is a plastic protector screen on it. So we're gonna have to peel that off. We'll peel it off when we got it installed on the bike. But so I have no idea how this is supposed to be installed on the bike. It's got this kind of mount right here. It looks like it's for a GoPro. So I think you have to use like a GoPro handlebar mount or something, because he was telling me something about that. And then has a kind of pigtail here with a connector that looks like it goes to this harness right here. Kind of like Bafang looking connectors and stuff. So looks good. All right, so that's it. So that was $153 after taxes and shipping. After waiting 3 months, this is what we got. 2 items. And no instructions. At least the BAC controller came with some instructions on how to install it, but this nothing. So hopefully we can figure it out. It looks like it's not too hard to install. We just install this harness and then we plug it in. I don't know why. I will ask Alan what the dealio is before we try to install it. So I'm not going to install it today. So, but I don't even know how to mount it either. So hopefully I can find some way to mount it to the handlebar. I'll have to use zip ties if I have to. We'll figure something out. Yeah. So I'm hoping this is a pretty rugged display. This is going to be on a dirt bike. Okay, dirt bike is subjected to an unusual amount of forces, so forces that other bikes aren't normally accustomed to, and it has to be able to operate in different temperatures and climates and stuff. Yeah, I don't want this thing to like break, you know, and then you have like a brick bike. So like I said, I was going to use this bike for racing, you know, so it's going to be put through some like heavy, really, you know, rigorous use. So hopefully it hangs in there. All right, so that was the unboxing right there. So once again, you get the box that came in, and there's another box for the display right here, and all the packaging material, and then just this harness right here. So I don't know if this is the harness that I have on the bike right now, or this is just another one. I'm not sure. So I'll have to ask Alan if we gotta install this one, or can I use the one that's on the bike already? 'Cause if not, then we gotta take the bike apart again. All right, that's the NXT display unboxing. Here's me out. By the way, everything fits in one box, nice and snugly. That's what I want to say. Okay.